St. Teresa, where we got married in 1955, and we've been members of St. Teresa since that particular time. Of course, she's been a member before me, and she's the reason why I joined the church. And as a matter of fact, I think she was a member of the church even before the church was built. And after that, we've been members since two churches were built in the same spot, and
Two new churches. The before the first church was built, there was a priest. His name was he was Czech, I believe. His name was we always called him Padre Francisco, but Ubernowski was his last name, and he pulled a trailer. Espiritu Santo is what it was called, and he went through all the rural areas everywhere. I don't know how big the area was that he covered, but he went to all of the rural areas. And there was a time when he would come to Bryan and set his little trailer here, and people would just flock to his services at night for however length of time he would stay. After that, the congregation that didn't have a church raised money, and some people donated some lots and money, and they built St. Teresa's Church, the first one. It was not very big, but it was always full, and I think they had 2 masses on Sundays. And they didn't have a regular priest. They had always one that would come on the weekends to give mass. So we attended that, and after that the congregation got larger, and so they went on and raised, funds to build the second church, and so forth. They did kind of the same for the existing church now. That by the time we got to that was, I don't know, in the vicinity of maybe $3 million for that one. So it progressed very, very well, and it was but primarily back in the beginning, the masses were given in Latin and Spanish, and then eventually that changed as a population grew to English and Spanish, and of course Latin went out.
Goes back to 1952 when I began to go out in the same church that she was going to, and I began to learn a little bit about the Catholic. At that time, the family went to a Baptist church, and I began to go to the Catholic church to see her. And it's 1952, and I began to learn a lot about the Catholic church. So those were very fun memories of me that I had, and I began to know some of her relatives also by just going to that church.
So that served the purpose of conversion there. I have one brought into the church.